during the course of filming a video. A lot of candid stuff, a lot of the stuff that hits the cutting room floor on a normal video is in here. And we're just trying it out. And we're going to see what we can do with the Step 2 channel. Just filming more of different projects I want to do, stuff like that isn't camping. I can't just put that stuff on the camping channel because people will be scratching their heads wondering what's going on with me. So we'll see how this works. He's got a camera that we're going to work on. The audio is a little all over, so I've adjusted the audio as much as I could. And we're going to get him set up a little bit better. And I've found it's really helpful to sync myself into these creative projects, being outdoors, the traveling aspect. It's keeping my mind busy, and I'm in a good space mentally. For people are concerned or wondering, I'm getting by. There's good days and bad, of course, but like the very worst of the days are hopefully behind me here. So it may not be very interesting. I will not be taking any offense if people are not interested in watching this type of thing. But here it is if you care to watch. And so let's let it roll. And thank you, Scott, for filming this for me.
There's Steve with the pizza. We're heading off to Jordan River, actually. About a 3-hour drive. We've got to make a couple of stops to get prepared. We're actually going to reserve a campsite one day early, hopefully, so that it'll be there tomorrow. I don't think we have any cards. We have none? You buy the good stuff or the regular?
So, yeah, that's what I do. I just literally
You know what sucks when you accidentally push the wrong one? I did that once on a trip.
When I first started gas fitting, we would travel all over the place, and I would be filling up the truck. You know, my boss said, "Oh, go fill her up," and I'd been there about a week, and I was the apprentice. I was the boy that would go fill up the gas. You know, like I've been doing this for a week or two, and then, you know, I go in and he's meeting us in the store after I'm filling up, and he's like, "How much was the gas?" I was like, "Oh, it was like $100." And he's like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, that's premium for you." He didn't know me yet, so like I had a sense of humor, and for a moment until he started laughing, he figured it out. It was a joke.
Canadian Tire is #1 place to get his camping stuff from.
There's really not many places to get camping stuff around in Canada. You know, you got your specialty camping stores, but for normal, like, goods, like, not fancy stuff, this is like the only spot other than Walmart. Or, you know, used to have a bunch of other stores. You know, Target was here for a while with Zellers, with Kmart's, places you could go to find this stuff, but now we're down to watches.
We need a tent and a couple of chairs in it. We'll film until we get told to stop filming.
Less is than that big camping.
The camping style.
Both of my legs are untied here. These have been actually both pretty good. Steve's trying to shoot us again. I don't have a normal tent. I have weird tents, fancy tents, hammocks, stealthy tents, but I don't have a regular old tent. I have one of these. This is the tent inside a tent. That was the inside tent.
It was a $55 3-person.
Oh. So long, 4-person. We're going to leave some of this stuff in the tent when we set it up.
Oh, good call.
Because nothing integral to the video that we're filming, but nothing expensive. But things like, you know, the air mattress or whatever. We clear up a little room in here, and that'll help hold the tent down so it doesn't blow away if it gets windy. Remember?
Jordan River. So we made it to Jordan River. It looks like Sunday is picnic day for a lot of people.
It is. People just come out to picnic. I want to reserve a site for tomorrow's video because what always happens is I'll have a great plan and I'll show up and the campsites are full. So there are people parked there, but they seem to be off surfing and whatnot. So I can't exactly set up a tent and book it the day before because people are going to have a tent in their way when they go to leave after their day of surfing. So we're going to have to wing it tomorrow. There should be enough open camping spots here that we can bring in the motorhome and the camper attached to it. And yeah, it should be doable. And maybe one of the better spots to be open to.
And this is our marvelous hotel for the evening. Fun never ends. You ever been stuck in an elevator, Steve?
Thought about camping in one though. I hate being in an elevator and somebody hits the stop button and looks over at me and there we go. This was the first hotel when me and Jess were traveling. We got here, and this was the first one where somebody at the desk got up and pushed the button for the elevator for us. I'm like, I don't think we belong here. Well, we realized, like in the off season, we're just so horribly cheap that we'd be staying in these places for $70 or $80 or something to try and save money. But for just like $20 more, you can stay at a real place, you know, that doesn't treat you like you're going to be stealing or trashing the room, you know, like.
Night before the video, going to the market at Millstream to pick up food, apparently. Suspect. You're an expert facer from experience.
Yes, and a face to show to my life. Glory bowl.
Made the camera shake. Glory bowl.
Just the name of the dress. Organic, cage, gluten-free, no MSG. Things aren't that good here. Gluten-free. High fiber. Gluten-free oats. Sorry. This looks way more unhealthy. Okay, so we're not getting anywhere looking at this.
So we're off to somewhere else to find the fish mix.
But you can have some in the RV. We'll check that out tomorrow. And that would be ideal. We did. And there's first crazy neighbor along on the trip, as well as his lady friend. She stays out of the videos, but she's going to eat too. So I want to make sure that we've got enough food for everybody. Because that would be embarrassing if the first time I'm filming a video with not enough food and a lot of people.
Steve, there's free wine tasting from 2 to 6.
15 minutes left. Is seriously so there's just nothing but wine in it?
That would be unfortunate.
Well, I suppose that's probably why it says everything that you read. Yeah, I don't see any beer there. They don't use plastic bags anymore, so I've saved the Subway plastic.
Of course you do.
I gotta eat it later on, and I don't want it to be dried out. Don't eat much more than this in life.
I just went to the wrong car. I'm glad the alarm didn't go off. I just tried to totally open my car. It's the problem with Steve's white car. It's like every car looks the same. I'm not used to what he drives.
Don't feel this way. Should keep everybody quenched.
Downy makes clothes softer, fresher, and better. We breathe life into your laundry.
Check in at Great Clips and get great flow every time without the big hit to your wallet.
With the Prologue SUV, we've dreamed up a better EV, just like you'd expect from Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
That's good. We've saved about an hour of time tomorrow doing all this, because it's when you're up at 9 or 10 and you got an hour to drive out to the campsite. You also want to hook up the camper. You gotta double check that you got everything, but you have to throw on another hour worth of stuff to the morning list is never good. Always seems like you can just grab a few quick things on the way out of town. It's not the case. Every minute earlier we get out there, it's a minute more we can film, because we only have one night there. That's poses a bit of an issue, because they're going to want to camp for 2 nights, and they're our ride. Yeah. Original, loaded with gluten. Let's do this.
What time did Crazy Neighbor say he would be the place where your trailer's being stored at?
Crack lunch.
We are leaving the beautiful hotel we just stayed in, heading over to where the trailer is, gonna load up and meet Crazy Neighbor, I think, over there. And woo, got taxis coming. I'm at my hotel new week. Anyway. Charging? So we're camping for 2 nights, apparently. So Steve bought some dogs and some onions, and we need a fresh bakery, apparently.
Yeah, there's one just down here. I'm going to use factory bread. And this is like an easy meal that I don't even think we'll really film this. But we're certainly not going to film cooking hot dogs. It's not a recipe of any kind, but that way we can relax when we get there, set up. It's not a rush to do some meal prep. This is easy. We have to dice some onion. But then the next day we'll have the good meal. But we have to eat this tonight because those buns will be not too fresh by tomorrow.
Just pile it in, the rest of the stuff.
Packing her in here. Packing her in. There you go. That's they didn't have birthday cake in there because I was hoping to get you stuff. Instead, you get hot dogs.
Hot dogs is good.
It's like every kid's birthday, they get hot dogs and a piece of food. So, gotta find firewood.
That's a nice little bakery.
Cobs.
Are we taking your car out there? Or are we all going?
We're all gonna gang pile in there. Yeah, that'll be fun. Either of us have to drive.
I don't get it.
Could squirt into this gas station here, because I think I did see some. And I know they're going to be $1 million bundles, but there's no news about it. Good just isn't going to do the trick. Okay, how bad are they? $11.99. They're pretty small, but I've seen worse. I got 4 of them. We're there for 2 days. Like, this is like an hour's worth. Okay.
Mission accomplished.
So all we need now is a substantial quantity more of stuff to the air place as well.
I think we're getting the 48 pack, but I'm not sure much beer will be had on this adventure.
This will suffice.
Another 24.
Well, we got 4 people for 8 days. No, 5 people for 2 days is 8 meal days of people. That would be like, one person going for 8 days. That worked out to a 6-pack a day per person. And is that too much? The government of Canada says so. The reports say so. 2 a week or something, 1 a week or none of those. To find out what could be is good to drink is beer. Maybe water.
This is Crazy Neighbors Motorhome, and we have a problem. The holes don't line up, and this isn't enough clearance. So we are off to Princess Auto or somewhere like that to get a longer insert and a proper fitting adapter.
Okay, let her down now. You know, it's not going to clear. It's not going to clear. It's like half an inch, quarter inch.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can do this.
Yeah. You attach the ball first, and then you back up to the.
Thread it in.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah. No.
Okay, let's just go get another one. We'll take this one with us. It's got to be longer.
Yeah. Oh, what about our chain's gonna be okay? But these are not long chains.
And you got to turn.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need longer chain. This needs a quick little bump.
Give her a quick push.
Give her a quick push.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll push.
Woohoo!
How about that?
You're not long enough on the chains.
Oh yeah. I saw that problem coming.
Yeah, you won't be able to turn the field.
No.
You'll be skidding.
Yeah. Flasheroo. We've got lights. Yeah.
Really coming down.
Yeah, it's this is the type of weather I like. Glad I'm not in a hammock or anything. Actually, hammocks are pretty good. They'll keep you dry, but you have to stay under that hammock. Like you can't, if you're walking around to look for firewood or something, you're gonna be soaked. But yeah, if you're just underneath of the hammock, it's good. A tent is a very bad situation because then you're just literally sitting in a tent. You can't do anything. And this type of a rain over, I don't care what type of a tent you have. If you're touching the side or if anything's touching the side, it's gonna soak through eventually.
Short quantum, a crazy neighbor.
Oh yeah. So get kind of an intro video here. Hey everybody, welcome to Cam from Steve. Crazy neighbor. You know how to do this when you're driving. I think this will be good, and I have good friends with me. We made it. Gonna see what we got for a campsite. There's a few different things we could do. Side over here, they're wide open. There's not a whole lot of trees or privacy, but it is right on the beach. And up ahead, there's some other spots in the woods that we're gonna check out. And this will be interesting to back up into one of these sites, but there's plenty of room. We just have to kind of back it in straight. So I'm gonna check up ahead and see what we got for sites. Crazy Neighbor's an awesome guy, but the worst thing you ever have to do is help him back in a trailer.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad. Just trying to deal with this disaster.
This is a disaster.
Oh yeah. It'll clean up quick though. It's just too much stuff and not enough cupboards. I can figure that out.
If I can be of help, just let me know.
No, for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I cannot seem to find my beer.
Inside the door of the motorhome.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, no, I don't know which one I gave you, but the other ones are there.
Yeah, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Good. I hear the sound of success.
Yes.
Oh, a detector?
Yeah.
Hey, Ron.
Keep things safe. Safe as possible. Finally getting things organized. That's a relief.
You show me.
A lot of the campgrounds here have no garbage cans in the winters.
Oh, you got the camera in that tree?
Camera's in the tree.
Oh, yeah. Good.
See, the only thing is if his mic is off, then
Yeah. I brought a little camera too, the Sony Alpha 7.
you tell if he's filming, right? There should be a red light on his camera at the window. It just looks like it's not. Right?
I don't know. There should be a light on the camera on this filming. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're good. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I had to put a hoodie on. I was getting chilly.
Oh, yeah. Gotta stay warm.
Yeah. Cord control?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Crazy neighbor, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Steve, right on.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Mike. Scott, pleasure. Right on.
Got a brother
guys.
named Mike.
Do ya? So you won't forget my name.
That's right.
I'm not gonna bug you guys, but you hear this, I'm sure, from a lot of people. But you're a funny guy.
Well, thanks a lot,
You know, your videos are great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Half the soup is not one.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That was a fun spot.
Good for you guys.
Uh,
I see you're on number 2 already, or step 2.
yeah, this is actually the first step to the day, but
There you go.
Spice after.
I got a sticker for you.
Oh, yeah. Always.
So like a beer.
No, I'm okay, but I can't believe you charged $30 for this.
$30? I don't think so.
All right, but you got me there.
So free for anybody who wants to come by and say hi. As I always keep a bunch with me, and I don't
Cross
mind.
the bar out for you too.
Yeah, it's like people
it's
see me.
really nice.
If people recognize us, they definitely deserve some stickers and selfies, and some good chat. So,
Well, you've got Soup talking a lot.
oh yeah, don't remind me about that.
They're going to shut down Whiff and Spit because of you guys.
Oh, no.
That's Steve.
Well, it's you see, I saw there is a lot of activity around there, no doubt. There's quite a number of people. I didn't expect them up so early in the morning.
Yeah.
So the folks are walking the dogs late tonight.
It's all vloggers. They all wake up.
Yeah,
Vloggers for sure.
Oh yeah, then it's 6 in the morning. There's people on the trails, and oh no. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'll lay
Looks
low.
like you had fun, though.
I did. It was great. Like when I went out on a fishing tour, I went out with Mav, and we left from the launch there by the Western.
Yep.
And that's where I saw it. Like I used to live here, and I'd walk down with this bit a few times, and I didn't notice it. But also back then, it was 10 years ago, I wasn't doing these crazy campouts.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have really noticed it. And when we went by on the boat, on the charter, I looked over and I'm like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I'm like, I have to camp in that thing.
Yeah.
And that was great. I snuck out of there. I didn't, everywhere I go, like if it's a smaller town or even in Langford, that was,
The roundabout?
yeah. And then it's like,
You drive by there. That's that? Oh, yeah.
yeah, check news was like wanted to do. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm already on this. I probably shouldn't irritate locals too much or terrorize these towns too much with these videos because I don't want it to draw like copycats to come down and like, oh, suddenly there's people camping at the live and spit shelter.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't resist it. It had to be done.
Oh, it's so funny. That's so funny. Well, it's good, though. I like how you were saying, I pretend I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I gotta start using that one.
It's pretty close to the truth. Maybe taking videos and photos, who's to say? And yeah, like it's maybe I'm there just to catch an early morning sunrise, and I want to be there before anybody. There's lots of excuses, or I'll just pay the fine and leave.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it's
the camera took me with you. It's a gift.
The Soup charge fines if you're caught
It's-
camping like that?
here's an interesting one. CTV was doing the news story about me, and they're interviewing me up roundabout,
Really? Okay.
and there was somebody waiting there.
Okay.
And
To ticket you?
well, they were a bylaw officer
Okay.
from Soup.
Okay.
And he had a little note for me, and he's a big fan, and he was trying to see if he could find my vehicle somewhere, and then he brought his kid down, we looked at the roundabout, and, we just happened to be there with the news crew filming, and he says, like, bylaw officer at a Soup, so it's like, I know I have somebody that hopefully isn't going to throw me under the bus in
Yeah.
Soup,
Yeah.
but, yeah, there's a fair assortment of, like, park rangers, police. There's retired detectives that watch the channel. They love it, and it's really what am I doing? I'm just sleeping in the. I'm not first person. I'm sure of it, and I at least didn't start a fire like those other guys. I'd see little fire rings in there. I'm like, it'd be nice because it was cold, but come on, like that's pushing the luck too far.
That's funny. You know, Steve, because of you, every time I drive by that Nanaimo sign, I think of you and then that little mini explosion that you had there.
Yeah,
Like, that's where it happened.
that's where the magic happened. Yeah,
That's so funny. You guys, well, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
I think at this point, we can pretty much call you a local.
I going forward. I'm going to be. That was already the plan. Was that I'd be living here in the winter.
Yeah.
You know, I come October, leave about April, and that way I can have my birthday back at home with the in-laws, and then I'm back in time for Just's birthday in April. So that's April 1st. And you know, we had talked about buying something out here eventually, or maybe just renting something in the winter, and then because it's so easy to film videos here in the winter versus minus 38, and you've got to haul propane, and you're always cold. The camera gear doesn't work, and
That's right.
you can't beat the scenery. So, and the folks
Well,
are friendly too. Like
Yeah, well, yeah.
most.
I'm starstruck. That's why I'm so nice right
Probably at your.
I went through that.
Did you?
I sure did.
Well, I gotta be honest. I would have driven right by if I hadn't seen Crazy Neighbor.
See, you're not keeping a low profile.
And the hat, knows that hat. It drew my attention because I saw the hat as I'm going by, and then it all started to make sense because of the egg.
Yeah. Right?
And then I thought, oh my gosh, I bet you it's them.
Yeah.
Right on, guys. Well, enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
Stay safe, and enjoy those step twos.
We're bound to enjoy a bunch of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for stop by, say hello.
Well, it's good to see you. Take care. Safe travels home.
Really good to meet you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Oh, it's so clean in here, Steve. Because you did.
Wow.
Getting better.
It's amazing how much bigger it actually is in here from.
Oh yeah, that's with like still not fully cleaned up, but like
Yeah.
yeah, from the outside it looks just tiny. But yeah, we've had like 6 people in here. You know, it's 2 sitting at that time now. And, 4 of us at the tables. There's still room. But, let's take you up for your birthday away from your family. Brought you far from any cell space. This is just how I pictured, like, when I was gonna come up here, take the camera, and just, I envisioned just parking it up here, right on the beach, sitting here at my guitar, playing some music, eating the food, watching movies, popping popcorn. Scott,
Yes. Checking it out.
low light performances.
Ooh, that is nice.
That is.
We got a piece like that, Steve. I'll grab a couple of beers.
Okay, sounds good. Try to grab Lucky's if you can, because we're on Vancouver Island and that's their beer.
Yeah, we're gonna get those,
Awesome. Yeah, so with my ISO, I set the maximum for this at, I set it down at 25,000. But if I were to bump it right up,
Oh wow.
I would never possibly film at this level of ISO.
Way too much grain.
It would be, like, it doesn't look too bad on this screen.
Yeah.
But, see, that's about as perfect of a framed shot as you can get with the rule of thirds in there.
Mm-hmm.
Be down a little bit actually. Okay. Okay. Great. Well, cheers, crazy neighbor.
Here, Steve. You made it.
Yeah, we did. Here's to a relaxing, normal camping trip where nothing will possibly go wrong.
Well, that's not good.
Okay. Something's got to go wrong. Go. Looks like an interesting shot. The rain started. I love that sound. The fire's gone out. So we're kind of hunkered down in here for now.
Fairies dancing on the roof.
It's an interesting way to put it. Yeah.
Okay,
Fairies.
that's not gonna work.
That's gonna work.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Fairies dancing on the roof. Just came by the way.
That's what I was looking for, which I don't have.
Were you looking for, Steve?
Bowl or a plate or something like that.
I got lots of paper plates. You want a paper plate?
Yeah.
I got lots of them.
You got some
I'll grab-
tapes.
I'll
I'll
grab
take.
about 3 of them just to make sure we got enough.
Oh, thanks. That's one.
Hey, Granddad, you guys are gonna need more beer.
Just 2 beers, or do you want me to take a couple extra?
What are you gonna do with these boys?
That's why I asked.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Come on, it's a walkie talking 8-pack.
I guess the way the video is going to go is that I'm going to slice, peel it off, say, all right, I'm going to dice an onion. I casually whip this out onto the table and run the onion through. I can't run it through. I think if I run it through that way, it will dice it better because this way is long.
Yeah, you get long pieces.
Yeah, so that way will get us diced.
Yeah.
So plop her in that way, punch her through. Wow.
Beauty.
All right. We're alive, and now we are camping with Steve.
There's our stuff too. It's right up too. Good. Cheers.
Cheers. Very nice to be out of the rain, of course. And we're just cooking some dogs tonight. Smokies, actually. Smoked sausages. All beef. So I'm going to dice an onion here.
Oh, my thumb!
So, do we get to build ourselves a little house for our smokies, or?
We're going to steam in on the oven. Because pause fire is a no-go. Oh, boy. Yep, now I'm crying.
Fires will burn it. Oh yeah, we got the roof vent open too. There we go.
Okay.
Did most of the job. I don't want to set it down on there again because it's going to.
Okay, well, if you ever want to open up an onion chopping syrup, you got the tool.
I have a spoon anyway, so I'll take it from this side, you do it from that side.
You should be. Right there to see onions. Onions and lots of that yellow stuff.
Mm-hmm.
think they call it mustard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Big day tomorrow. So simple night tonight.
So we going surfing? There's surf out there. I saw surfboards. There's people out there that do it.
I did not happen to bring my wetsuit or surfboard with me, but perhaps in the future I can learn how to do that.
So that's again for future Steve.
That's a problem for future Steve. And yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Well, you know, if you go to Tofino, they have surfing there, and they have lessons and rental shops there. So maybe we'll try that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you buy those, you buy them by the case? Here, pass me the package. I want to check it out when you're done with it.
Absolutely.
After you squeeze all of the goodness out.
Yep, the delicious.
Yellow dye number 5.
That's actually a coconut oil with carotene in it. Because, of course, I know that for some reason.
Sure. Well, it's got yellow number 5.
Oh, it's got number 5 in there, eh?
Oh, yeah. And 6.
Oh, great.
It's got natural and artificial flavors.
Can't beat the double whammy, right? This is like one of my go-tos for the winter when I thought I might be sitting in this camper watching rom-coms, doing not much on the beach. And I thought, I'm going to get this popping machine. And sit out here really enjoying, you know, peace and quiet and escaping reality. And popcorn's necessary. So I bought the case of this movie theater popcorn and this whirly pop thing, which probably going to start to hear some pops relatively quickly. Yes, I know people say you could just shake the pot, but this is funner, and it's actually designed for a 4 ounce. Oh, there you go. I know when to pull it off because it's full and I can't crank it anymore.
So
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is authentic movie theater style. So, let's get a taste.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Mmm. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, funny. Oh. It's got, you know, the horizon, leveling, and all that, so
No, that's all right in. Oh, awesome.
it's like a nice, controlled, steady, perfect. Yeah. Sweet.
This, I know, right? Like, they're crashing insane.
Yeah, truck drivers ready to see you need these rocks right here.
I'm not anticipating that's going to be a clear weather overnight. I've got the feeling it'll be more like this.
Well, here comes the sun.